Hey everybody! So today we're talking about something that almost none of you talk about with each other, but that so many of you talk about with me. Dieting and our bodies. And in my experience as a psychotherapist, I've noticed that so many of you are coming into my office feeling terrible about your bodies. And it's not just the girls out there, it's guys too. Studies show that 1/2 of girls and 1/3 of boys have engaged in some kind of unhealthy behavior to control their weight. Behaviors like fasting, skipping meals, and even smoking to keep your weight down. So here are a few facts about eating disorders and also some signs that it's time to seek help. And also we're going to chat about what to do if you have a friend who you think might have an eating disorder. A diet is not the same thing as an eating disorder, but diets can lead to eating disorders because they encourage a preoccupation with food and with your weight. One of the common myths about dieting and eating disorders is that it's all about the weight. But this is untrue. In fact, diets can actually give us a perceived sense of control over our lives. Taking a diet to the extreme can have serious consequences for your physical and mental health. Just some of the negative side effects of extreme dieting can include a preoccupation with food, so wanting to write down and calculate everything you eat, a desire to binge on food, so wanting to eat everything in sight, changes in your mood, which might make you mean and snappy to friends and family, lowered self-esteem. And this one's kind of ironic because you might have been dieting to feel amazing in those cute summer shorts. But the problem is when the summer comes, you're probably going to want to cover up until you've lost that little bit more weight. Dieting can also seriously affect our ability to concentrate, like when we're trying to write that math test. And it can negatively affect our judgment, like when we're deciding whether to go to class or to skip school. Finally, extreme dieting has actually been proven to lower your metabolism over the long term, which makes it even harder to lose weight and stay fit in the future. Adolescent girls who diet are at a 324% greater risk for obesity than those who don't. Here are some emotional signs that it's time to seek help. If you can't walk by a mirror without checking out your stomach or butt, if you've lost a lot of weight but you still don't feel satisfied, if you feel like your self-worth is defined by your body or your look, if you fear getting fat, if you feel that your life will somehow be happier if you're thinner, if you feel guilty when you've eaten too much or shame around eating in general, or if you feel like you need to hide your food or you're embarrassed by eating. Extreme dieting and eating disorders can be deadly. So why are we not talking about them? Why are they such a secret? When it's the world that we're living in that's encouraging these behaviors and making us feel like we're not good enough. If we want this to get better, we have to talk about it. So talk to your friend if you think they might have an eating disorder. They might thank you for it later. You can leave a comment on this page or seek the help of a professional. If you need help or know somebody who does, you can contact the National Eating Disorder Information Center hotline. They are an amazing resource and can answer all of your questions about eating disorders and extreme dieting. You are beautiful, just the way you are. And my wish for you, if you need help, is that you're able to talk to someone who loves you, who will tell you that you are beautiful and strong and capable and smart, and that things will get better from here. I want to thank you guys for being such amazing viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can click on the button here for more weekly videos on relationships and self-esteem. Bye, guys.